Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Aaron, and today I want to talk about my 5 favorite things from this developers discussion that just came out December 4th. So let's get into it. So first off, I really appreciate them having these developer discussions. It kind of gives us a little bit of insight, a little bit of hints pretty much of what's going to happen, what's coming next. So my first one is actually right here with this question number 3. I wish that I could add a trackable pin so that after closing the map, I know which way to go, just like with quest objectives. It gets annoying having to repeatedly open the map and check on a journey because you keep going off track. This is so true. It is just constant. You can just create a pin and then you can hit navigate, but on the mini map, the smaller map, it actually doesn't show you which way to go. You have to just kind of guess and see with your arrow and gotta hit M again to go back to the map. So the answer is, it says the developers are planning to release a trackable map pin feature. Travelers would just need to select a custom pin from the map screen and choose navigate. Only one pin can be tracked at a time. This would be great. Really appreciate this. You know, it's these small QOL, quality of life things that make this an even better game. So a quick update. I actually went into the game and I believe this update has already happened. I clicked on something and then went to navigate. Then it like pops up and there's a ring around it that is like glowing. But that was kind of neat. So then you could see on the mini map that it actually showed that glowing ring, and it didn't matter how far away I was or anything like that, it still showed on the mini map. So like I said, I believe this update has already happened. On to the next one. My number 2 spot is question number 4. I wish I could repeat a domain without having to leave and re-enter. This is great. Like, oh my god. How annoying is it to have to constantly go out, go back in, that domain, it could have took like 1 minute, you could have killed that domain, bam, done, 1 minute, and then you gotta leave out and you're spending more time with the loading screen than you are actually playing the game. So the answer is, it says in version 1.2, which is coming out I believe December 23rd, travelers will be able to choose to repeat a domain challenge from inside the domain. No more leaving and no more re-entering. How awesome is that? Love it. Keep them coming, miHoYo. Keep them coming. On to my 3rd topic, and number 3 is actually right here at question 5. Frequently, I miss out on domain and leyline blossoms drops. Having to manually collect them is very inconvenient. The answer is the developers have improved the domain and leyline outcrop reward system. For version 1.2, you won't have to collect the drops yourself because they'll be added straight to your inventory. That's a very nice quality of life. I mean, especially when you're doing these domains over and over, you might miss something, especially when you're collecting all the rewards. So, be a nice little update. On to the 4th favorite thing on this discussion, as if I scroll down right here. So in co-op mode, progress is interrupted when a player quits the game. Can this be improved? The developers hear you loud and clear, travelers. In the next version, travelers are free to leave co-op domains at any time without interrupting the battle for other travelers. Also during co-op sessions, the host will be able to disband the co-op team just by returning to single player mode. After the team is disbanded, travelers' own game progresses will be restored. This isn't as big of a deal right now, is because there's not a whole lot of co-op going on, and there's not as much co-op activities as I would like. The last event with the meteorite co-op, I love that. I think that's great. I think we need more co-op things to go into the game. So this was a little annoying. I experienced this myself when I would play, and if somebody quit out or somebody, I guess, lagged out or anything like that, it can really screw you up. I mean, you could almost be finished and somebody leave or lag out or something like that, boom, all that progress was lost. Man, that sucks. It really does. Alright guys, we made it to the very end. On to the 5th and final favorite thing about this developers discussion. As we scroll down a little bit, it talks right here, the last but not least section. At the very bottom of this discussion, it talks about after developers let us have one final peek at their notebooks, it turns out in version 1.2, travelers will be rewarded with one equate fate each time they ascend a character at level 20, 50, and 70. And For any previous characters that travelers have ascended, you can claim the Equate Fate rewards from the Ascension Materials preview screen. So this is pretty sweet. So every time you ascend your characters at 20, 50, and 70, you're going to get an Equate Fate. Equate Fates are, no, they're the basic. You can't roll on the current highlighted banners. You're going to roll on the bland, I guess, plain one. But still, I love free summonings. Anything that doesn't cost me anything is great, especially if you're free to play. You want all these free summonings you can get, and with this, if you actually have a lot of the characters and you played a while and you're above AR 40 and maybe even to your AR 50s, you probably have a lot of characters ascended. So this may potentially be a free 5-star for someone. So just think about that. I like free 5 stars. This game doesn't give you much things that are free. It's always money, money, take it out of your wallet and throw. Who needs a mortgage? You know, we could sleep outside as long as we have an internet connection. So I think this is great. These are my top 5 favorite things on this developer discussion. I will actually leave this in the comments below or in the description of this whole page so you can look back at it if you want. So please, if you like these kind of update videos, then like this video and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.